Morning, good morning. How are y'all doing this morning? Come on in, come on in. I'm gonna let y'all know it's time to pray. It's praying time, y'all. Yes, it is. It is praying time. How y'all feeling this morning? I hope everyone is feeling great. I am doing wonderful. I was feeling a little woozy this morning, but it's okay. I'm here. I'm here. Yes. Y'all know we live in a time of turbulence, right? And the fact is, we can look at the world and complain about how badly things are going. We can. We may blame the decay of our society on government leaders or just sit around and cry, woe it's me, for all that's going wrong in our communities. But I'm here to let you know, however, Scripture makes it very clear that no matter what it looks like across the nation, God's people have the power, authority, and responsibility to turn things around through the power of prayer. Yep. In 2 Chronicle 7, we find God answering the prayers of Solomon and the children of Israel. They had just built the temple of Jerusalem, and everything seemed to be going as it should. However, Solomon knew the temperament of the people, so he prayed and asked God to have mercy on the people when they got off track and began to operate in error. He asked God what they should do when times got hard. Even when the famine hit the land and things were going terrible, he asked God in it. It took God a while to answer. But what did Solomon do? What did he do? Do any of y'all know what he kept doing? He kept praying. See, when God doesn't answer when we think he ought to, we have a tendency to quit praying. But that's not the time to get slack. It's the time to press on in prayer even more. And that's what Solomon did. He prayed and made sacrifices to God on the altar for 7 days. And on the 8th day, he sent the people home. That very night, God finally spoke to Solomon and said, I have heard your prayers and have chosen this place for myself as a house of sacrifice. Go read it, 2 Chronicles 7 and 12. He went on to say that if he didn't let the rain fall or sent locusts to devour the land, all the people would have to do is pray. In verse 14, God says, if my people who are called by my name humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and heal their land. He said he'd do it for them because they're his people. He's chosen them as his own. See, he knew what was in their hearts, and he'd watch over them and listen for their cries. No matter what they came against, God would be there ready to help. So no matter what we come against, God will be there ready to help. That same promise has been applied to our lives today. But we got to do our part. We must pray, humble ourselves, and seek his face and turn from our wicked ways. Because this passage in 2 Chronicles shows us that after we do our part, he'll heal what has been torn apart when we do our part. We then have to trust Him to keep His word concerning our lives. Without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, y'all, it's praying time. It is. And knowing that we play a part in our answered prayers, what part do you find most difficult for you? Because, we're told to pray, humble ourselves, and turn from our wicked ways. Is there any one of these that you have knowingly failed to do? And then have you ever thought about going forward? Which area within these mandates will you intentionally make the effort to grow in? Because if not, take the rest of this week to be very intentional in your time of prayer. If you want to, just make a list of those things you're seeking God for. Include issues regarding your family, work, finances, and most importantly, things to help you grow spiritually. Don't ever forget that. But until we meet again, y'all stay blessed.